get this started. So let me just send out the whip and we'll be getting into the final, hopefully, matchup of tonight with Big Dub Gaming and Lag Esports duking it out on Parc de Paris in a moment's notice. I just need to handle that unsuspecting match on me. Good to go. Okay, sending players in. Let's get this party started. We have players joining. I feel here. Oh. Hopefully I... Yep. Okay. Flip. Yep. Yep. 1 second, and it's easy as that. We have Lag Esports going up against BDG. The current rosters on the field would be... we're seeing Vision Z, a player who I have actually tried out myself for Nameless Esports. He did get sniped by Big Dub Gaming in the draft for Season 3. My apologies. Then we have Jetwind, and the BDG roster is finalized by, once he appears on my screen, because I am blind as a bat, Aiden Rowan. Again, another player I have had in my tryouts, so I know that BDG roster is stacked beyond comprehension. On the other side, we have One, Life Story, and their third player rounding out the batch will be Tormix. Lag Esports, a team that has been rebranded from a previous Season 2 team into this beautiful org, and Big Up Gaming may be able to at the bottom on the line. And Aiden Rowan opens the scoring, not even a minute in. Only a small misplay with the amount of boost and double commit on the line, miscommunication, just pure panic from Life, and Tormix there on the line. Aiden Rowan able to put it in. 1-0 for Big Dub Gaming. Folks, this game came as fast as a speeding bullet at your boy's head, because, well, when you're casting a series and you get pinged to cast another series after you cast a series, it gets fun up in here. But I'm welcome to be here again. My name is Rufin. You will see my face in just a second once this game concludes, but now we have only, again, a player who has faced allegations. He proves him right, and we have something that needs to be immediately addressed here. Give me a moment to get this sorted. We have what I do believe is an illegal goal explosion on the pitch, with Oni especially here. That is just unfortunate. That is just very unfortunate here, because he does put their team up one, so he does tie it up to be 1-1 for the teams. Just unfortunate timing here, using using the tactical new goal explosion. That is going to be a... But yeah, that is going to be something that needs to be changed. It's just unfortunate timing here. I'm sorry, folks, my bad for the cast for so far. This is the third back-to-back game. This is the third back-to-back game I'm doing tonight, and it being interrupted by a actual nuke going off within the game is just rude. Anyway, we get back into the fray of things with Tormix able to challenge the defenseman of BDG, only up for it, maybe gets a goal, no, denied by Jetwind, and I am getting invites from players I'm not supposed to be getting invites by. Jetwind now up, Life Story, ooh, Aiden denying there, 50, Tormix up for it, only the last one to defend there, Life Story is 0, getting it up the field, getting it in and under around, and that is just unfortunate here again. I do not know if this constitutes an immediate change, but it is definitely a warning towards Oni. As per the rulebook, it is in the unsportsmanlike conduct section of the rulebook that you cannot use the tactical or any tactical nuke explosions, but that doesn't matter because Stormix has one built into him with that strategic goal here of a misplay, I believe, of BDG. Yep. Of BDG defenders, Aiden giving a gentle smooch on the forehead of Vision's Scar and costing them that defensive mishap there. Jetwind down on the ball, Aiden may be able to pinch it down. Vision's Jetwind. Stormix, Aiden Rowan, almost Stormix again. Vision able to turn here, no. Lag Esports players on deck for that one. Only taking it up the wall, maybe we'll see some aerial magic here from him. Again to the left wall there, Aiden unable to challenge, Vision getting the boost, maybe also showing some magic of his. Again, it's a GC2 player rated 278 in Visions. I do believe he has the right conditions to pull off some nasty work here in these games, specifically aerial work. And he's also good at defense, as we've just seen with the double. Will it be a triple? A triple 50, the last one not going in their favor. Jetwind getting the better of it here. Tormix up the wall around Aiden, gets it with the hitbox. Flat as a dominus here. Visions able to corral the ball, but not quite. Jetwind has to get there. Aiden challenging Tormix, only able to turn. Visions, again denial in the final 15 seconds of this game. Will we see a resurgence here from Big Dub Gaming? I don't think we will. Jetwind, Tormix puts it wide. Unfortunate there, maybe a little Ufen syndrome, as I am again the one casting this unfortunate bunch. And then only unable to corral. Tormix with the final shot on net, and we have only changing the goal explosion promptly. We'll focus ourselves on the score sheet in between games as we wait for the wardrobe change. We have Tormix performing well for his team, giving them a goal. I do believe it was the tying goal at the time. Only with the two-piece putting them up decisively in the 3-1 win in game 1. And BDG is, you know, the points are evenly distributed there. They have all the skill on that roster they need. It's just about putting it to good use. I personally have seen good things come out of both Aiden and Visions. I have not seen Jetwind play much, so I can't really give you a scoop on him. But I do think we have a solid base for a great matchup tonight. Hopefully last one. Hopefully I don't get another game sprung on me in the interim here as we move to a second game on Parc de Paris. It does appear that we have not all the players. Are we doing a roster change? What's happening here? DC. Okay, again, a small misinterpretation of the rules, but we have a game here again, game 2 of the series. Lag Esports with the upper hand here. Again, courtesy of Oni's contributions. Tormix now, a flick over high, and no one is there to collect. Tormix able to get a nice... There should be several preemptive and these are a few... There really should be several preemptive so apologies there, I have went into the solo creator chat reading mode for a second. Back to the casting as Oni gets... Ooh, doesn't get a touch. Life Story is created with that shot on net there, doesn't get it. Tormix with the touch. Going low around Visions. The blue team of Big Dub Gaming a little bit hot boost here. Now we have Visions going up, bang off the ceiling around Tormix with a flip reset and only unable to get it. That's a beautiful play here from Visions. Off the top, off the ceiling, a flip reset over Tormix, and was it awkward enough for Oni not to be able to get to it. Just mastery off the ball here from Visions. I told you guys he is one to watch out for in the series, as I have played with him at Jetwind. Jetwind gets one, an open net here. Eh, mm, unfortunate of the kickoff here. Tormix just takes a bad bounce coming back from a flip. I've had that happen to me countless times. You don't even know how many times. Jetson made another one. Again, I do believe that was his first offensive contribution to the team, but he has been visible defensively and he's again visible offensively. As I say that, I give him no credit and he proves his righteous place on the roster here of Big Dub Gaming with a nice serve up after a demo to Visions, who just needs to clean that up into the back of the Lag Esports net. Now we have Visions on the kickoff here with Oni, Aiden Rowan, the beneficiary of that one. Jetwind actually getting to it. Tormix bounces high, a teammate bump, but actually gets Jetwind in a better position. Visions clearing. Tormix, Aiden. Life story. Get Jetwind on there. A pinch of two players. A pinch, a double pinch of two defensemen. Right here, right now. From a flailing Jetwind. No boost in the tank, but still able to put it in the bank where the money is. Now, going into... Has it not been even the first minute of the game? I just realized I looked at the shot clock and I'm seeing 4-1 for Big Dub Gaming, and we just eclipsed the first minute of game 2. This series, folks, is shaping up to be one of high scoring potential from both teams. As we saw in game 1, Lag Esports on a tear, now defensively torn down by Big Dub Gaming. Visions now with the ball. Tormix may be able to get something there, but just puts it in the corner. Aiden Rowan for Jetwin, gets it, doesn't really get it down. Only with the free ball now, going up in the air where he's more comfortable. One flip reset, a double, unlucky. The angle very tough to generate any offense off there. Jetwin now, Only getting it back into their opponent's half. Jetwind, maybe keeping it in. Left side now, over him goes the ball. Visions. Only again, Jetwind. Visions back, pinching it out. Unfortunate touch here, back into the lap of Tormix, but he misses, leaves it for Life Story. Life Story up with a touch. Jetwind able to clear over and under two players. Tormix, Visions again collecting the ball here, going up to the ceiling. Almost bridging the first half of game 2. We have only collecting the ball. A team bump there from Tormix and Life Story. Just getting in each other's way. Yes, the Life Story puts it in. A beautiful pass from Only. We see the dueling dragons. I believe that goal explosion is from Life Story. Just beautiful slot here, catching the Big Dub Gaming defensive squadron off kilter and being able to put one in the back, getting them one closer to the goal of tying the game back up, and maybe even winning in regulation. But Visions immediately snuffs that little candle of hope out like a jailer in a medieval prison when it's nighttime. BDG on a tear this game. We are 2 seconds past the midpoint of game 2. And it's just a complete decimation of the Lag Esports defensive as Tormix puts it onto Vision. Aiden, bad 50 there, above Jetwind able to corral. Vision, send high. Live Jetwind in the corner. Ooh, beaten by Tormix. Vision's on it. Life Story. Aiden able to challenge both players, but only gets the better of it. Visions over him. Jetwind, an unfortunate situation. Reactionary save there, but it turns into an unfortunate own goal. Again, they make the gap wider, but Lag Esports immediately closes it back up with a touch in. I see some friendly banter happening up in the players' chats with the quick chats here. Jetwind congratulating One for a great pass for the own goal. Again, we've had it multiple times where team plays are often finished into the team's own net. We've had it in the SBC versus Twisted Isolations games. We've had it in the series that happened only a few minutes prior between Metal Turtles and the Team Phoenix. And it's just the story of the night as Only puts it just snug, like a baby in bed at 2 AM, snug into the bottom right corner here. No Big Dub Gaming defenseman there to get it out. And we have a 1-goal game, folks. Everything on the line going into the final 1.5 minutes of game 2 of the series. Believe it or not, it is only game 2. I feel like I've been here for 2 hours, locked in without food and an escape, but we keep trucking on. Only getting a good touch, a clean out Tormix. Life may be able to touch it, Jetwind almost beating him, getting the better of that 50. One into Visions, a nice flip reset there for him, able to giving him the ability to recover. Tormix. Visions taking it to Blackboard. He has Aiden ready waiting mid, but he turns a little too wide, not trusting his teammate to get over the 3 Lag Esports defenseman. Aiden Rowan, Jetwind, Visions. Aiden back down, Oni. Visions over live, no Lag Esports defenseman there, and that's a pinch down. And we have another goal from Visions. I'm afraid to look at the score sheet this intermission, because it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge for Team Big Dub Gaming here, especially for Visions, who has contributed with yet another goal. I do believe maybe even a hat-trick on this game for him, maybe even a 4th. I need to genuinely keep up with these stats now, as they're getting just patted left and right by beautiful plays from these players. Lifestyle now challenging Visions, not allowing him another piece of mind on the ball, only with the Shan, but Jetwind nice, Lifestory up into the open air here. Visions does have 4 goals, as I can see the little spectator window down there. Just on a tad this game, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets over 1,000 points. Honestly, Aiden with the serve up Visions, maybe the double, here it is, Andre One, who goes for the squishy save, but the only thing squishy is the ball in his net. My god, this Big Dub Gaming team really came to their senses after game 1, just tearing holes into Lag Esports. Beautiful performance from the boys in blue. Yeah, Jetwin shooting down, Tormix getting demoed for his efforts. A double demo actually there happening. 1 for each team. Tormix unable to reach, and the ball goes and clatters down as BDG takes game 2, pushing us 1 game further into the series. And folks, I was almost right. Visions almost eclipsed the ever so elusive 1,000 score margin. 5 goals on the game, 2 saves, 6 shots, performing outstandingly for his team, gapping the second closest player almost by double the points, and Aiden filling that 3rd man role perfectly in this one, getting some assists on the board. Meanwhile, Lag Esports kind of straggling back behind everyone else, only putting up a nice convincing effort here, everyone contributing with at least a goal. And folks, I do believe that Lag Esports will be actually able to come back here. They just need to get, in order. They were kind of rattled with the little rule break earlier that has been since amended, and it ended by Oni. Good on him for acknowledging the mistake and getting that nuke out of his way. Tormix now against Jetwin on the kickoff for game 3 of the series. Big Dub Gaming against Lag Esports. Now Jetwin putting it over high. Visions unable to corral. Life story. Jetwin pushing it into Tormix, only to clear. Another clear going high. Aiden has to jump up because Oni would be lying in wait there. Getting a pinch off the right wall there. Only challenging Visions, doesn't quite get there. Jetwind putting it high. Visions unable to follow from that angle. Aiden into the left wall. Visions, Jetwind. Ooh, players with. And folks, I'm going to slow down for just a couple seconds here. We genuinely need to see some magic come out of Lag Esports. Almost we're seeing it from Oni, but I do believe the team play here from BDG was a little forced. Visions, I do believe, has the skill and the capacity to take it in himself, but he doesn't need to when he has teammates like Jetwind lying in wait like a lion hunting his prey in the savannah, just stalking, lurking in that orange little padded grass there in front of the net, putting it bottom left corner and putting his team up 1. This is going to be a series, folks. Again, the first minute not even elapsed fully, and we have a goal on the board from the BDG team. Going left now, Ole up the wall. Then reset, unable to get back to the ball. Tormix. Jetwind. Just pushing it into his teammate. Badly rotating. Visions, life story. Into the corner now. Visions taking the boost for himself. Jetwind, Aiden rolling now with all the time in the world. Banging it close to himself. Unable to clear properly, but his teammate gets him out of the sticky situation. We have Visions on the ball. Tormix now into the corner. Up for life story. Runs out of boost midway. Aiden able to slide it. No, goes high, way into the ceiling. A nice rolling bounce there for Tormix. Visions left on back foot here. Unable to get a better touch on it. Only challenging. Aiden with a clear Jetwind. Oh, bounces over. Unfortunate, but Visions now has the time and the boost to go for the play. Taking Only nicely in the corner. Taking his time and patience coming into play. Jetwind narrowly missing the third up by Visions. Aiden going up, no one there to challenge, only slowed the ball. Aiden may be able to get a shot, but no. Jetwind pushed out mid. Aiden now with full boost off the ceiling. I'm going to get a second touch, all of Big Dub Gaming missing the ball. Life story trying to corral it into the corner, getting the boost is Jetwind there, only with 70 up. Aiden, Visions. Tommy's taking a mid, back off the backboard. Life story is slotting it in. Jetwind unable. Jetwind caught off guard with his boost starved. Actually, my apologies, with his boost full, but maybe starving for a better position on the backboard there. Was he unable to save it, unable to reach? And Lag Esports are again tied as we eclipse the first half of the game here. And then over now with time, taking off Visions, a nice 50 there by Life, Jetwind, Life again turning, doing it for his teammate, Only with a bad touch here, unable to get it down and fast enough. Only going off ceiling, potentially going for a flip reset, he gets it, Visions denies, good patience on him off the wall play. Tormix with an unfortunate touch back to Visions, life story over him, but he gets the boost there, out of it anyway. Visions over Only gets the boost off his card actually. Jetwind now with position on the wall, takes it up for some aerial magic, and he doesn't. Ooh, he needed maybe a little flare, maybe a little light on that, like at the end of that shot tunnel there. Just couldn't quite get it past the last line of defense on Lag Esports' team. Now, we have Oni here missing, taking the possession here. Ooh, unfortunate bounce off his backside there. Visions, a pinch. Life story now, Jetwind, ball's awkward, high up, Visions with full boost, life story gets the clear even with 0, just kind of scratching the bottom of the barrel there. In an unfortunate position has to go rotate out, Tormix over him, Visions there to clear, Jetwind off the ceiling, One unprepared there for the bump play, Aiden. Ooh, Aiden not getting a solid touch on that one. Sadly for Big Dub Gaming, this game has been the most fast-paced and least score-hungry over the past 2 of the series so far. And I must say, I think we finally found a balance between the two teams where they both can prevail offensively and also snuff out dangerous situations on the defensive here. Tormix now sending it up, going into the corner. Here is only Jetwind going back in, sending it to center. Visions gets a pinch out to the side wall there. Aiden over only doesn't get a touch out, and crossbar denies Jetwind there. With that touch, Visions, Tormix and Lifestyle both committing. Tormix gets the better of that. Aiden unable to follow. That ball bounces away too high off that curved bit of the infrastructure. We're into the corner now. Maybe we'll see our first overtime of the night here. Don't let me jinx it. Only may be able to take the wind out myself, but no, Jetwind takes it down. And FTC, folks, for the content, taking a note out of Monkey Shine Stevie's book here with the overtime stanza. And it's the first overtime of the night. Maybe we'll see it prolonged. Almost snuffed out in the first 10 seconds by only Jetwind, able to get the save. A triple commit now. To on the backboard, kissing, hugging, going back down into their own net. are the two defenders of Big Dub Gaming. Live Story able to go just into Visions here. Ball up high, One. Visions unable to get any boost there on the side. Jetwind going up high off the corner. Awkward bounce for Tormix here. Maybe Live Story. No, one aided, not able to finish. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those near misses, those little situations there. Only with 0 boost now trying to get a pop reset. Visions. Jetwind gets the better of that. Visions can recuperate with boost. Lifestory putting it up mid. Visions taking some time with the ball now. On it challenging. Was it a little too wide to left? Aiden. Live. Tormix gets it up high. Mid. Jetwind clears into Lifestory. Vision's able to finally clear it, but life gets in the way, as it does with everything else. You know, like life always, they say if life gives you lemons, make lemonade, but I'm going to choke the life out of life if it doesn't give us the overtime stanza we need right now. Jetwind down over, no one there. Life Story caught in a weird position on the front post. Tormix getting mixed up there in rotation. Jetwind putting it smartly, putting it lovely into that far post from his POV. And we have Big Dub Gaming in the first overtime stanza of the series, up 2-1, both on the series and on the game. Lag Esports really needs to see a resurgence in Oni statistics here at 270 only, not being able to put anything on the board except for that one shot. Again, Oni is the highest ping player here, apart from the caster, but I'm not playing. Of course, if I was, the match would be over, I would just have 10 goals if I was playing. Anyway, we get back into business. What I'm seeing here is two even teams that just, Lag just needs that little edge here. They need that cohesion. They need to avoid those accidental misrotations on the back leg when they're pushed into defense. And if BDG wants to win, they just need to keep up the pressure. They need to keep up that offensive prowess of Visions on deck at all times if they do want to succeed here. I mean, into game 4, we have our players loading in onto the field. And we'll be taking a little look-see here. Visions up now. Jetwind, Aiden. Jetwind again. Tormix, who unable. One. Visions able to clear. Only gets a touch. Visions pass not connecting with Jetwind. One enter ceiling. Gets it to life. Life puts it high. Visions there to collect. Stays close to it. Controls. Gets a flip. He doesn't. Gets a pinch off. Only now with the ball up to the ceiling, doesn't get the ceiling pinch he wants, but maybe to life down. No, Jetwind there to intercept. Visions trying to be sneaky about it and put it down from the backboard. Not waiting for the double tap. Life Story here now misses. Jetwind also misses with Central over here. I feel like our players are catching a cold. How common it is for them to miss. Visions now, Tormix. Visions again, Life Story. A nice bump there by the orange defensive player, Tormix. Aiden now, sending out to One only. One taking it in the corner, intercepted by Visions. The ball careening wildly into the midfield. Jetwind unable to corral. Aiden. Life Story again at team pinch, but goal line heroics by Jetwind, Aiden and Vision. A combined team effort turning into Prime Neuer, Ter Stegen and Buffon, Gianluigi to be exact, on the goal line from all three Big Dub Gaming players. This is going to be something. Oh, folks. I'm just excited to be here, honestly, with the series going potentially, hopefully, to Champions Field here if Lag Esports gets that game 4 win. If they don't, I'm also as happy to close out the game for Big Dub Gaming in a decisive 3-1 victory. It would be the second 3-1 series result of the night. We had the SBC showing against Twisted Isolation earlier tonight, casted by yours truly and accompanied by Chairman Harshal. They went 3-1 in the favor of Spacebound Cowboys. Then we had a sweep of Team Phoenix done by and credited to Metal Turtles. And we have a potential to see a proper Game 5 happen. Hopefully it goes sideways. Life Story almost puts it just wide off the top left corner. One putting in for Tormix. Tormix unable to fall the way he wants to. Maybe almost getting double of the bump by Visions. Jetwind. Jetwind Tormix now. Oni. Aiden again clearing up high mid. Life Story on it. Aiden. Visions. Jetwind. Life Story getting the better right there. Visions. Pop up high. Oni there. Second to Visions. 2 times. Almost the amount of players he's playing for. I mean, he's just everywhere. So is Jetwind on the defensive there. The game 4 that we're seeing right now is the best defensively out of the both teams. Sorry, out of both of the teams. Oni may be able to disprove me here as he puts in that delayed double tap from the midfield of the pop, from the right wall, from his POV. Visions getting what seems to be a ghost touch on that one, unable to scrape it out of his own backboard. And Lag Esports are on the board first for the first time in the series, I do believe. Maybe they've gotten there first on. I do believe it would be game 2. They were first on the board, or game 1. I do not remember, as the action just is never ending. But this is what we want to see. We want to see drama, we want to see action, we want to see boost and blood flowing through our players' veins here. As we near the final minute of game 4 here, Vision's able to clear it into the corner of the backboard now. Awkward for all defenders of Big Dub Gaming. Only up there for it, almost getting doubled up, but Vision's denies. Aiden. Jetwind, only with the W demo. Visions there, denying him any offensive prowess. Jetwind, contested by Life Story, only again Visions, clearing up top mid. Tormix unable to get to it. Visions able to put it mid. No, only gets to it. Snaps it up back into his corner. Jetwind, placing it up mid. Life Story awkward, but gets it over Aiden. Visions now, puts it awkward for Vision. Life Story gets it awkward for Visions. Aiden up, only able to get there. Aiden slightly misplaced the read off the backboard. And folks, we might actually be able to see game 5 of the series with the performance from Lag Esports right now. We'll be heading over to Champions Field to close out the night. That would be the perfect end to this fairy tale that started as a horror show but is ending in 3 beautiful back-to-back-to-back series. And being crowned with another Game 5 bonanza would be just exemplary of tonight's rosters here. Only again, maybe for a third double tap. He is always hungry for them double taps, but unable to do anything else here but keep the shutout on the score sheet, which is exactly where we'll be heading now in the mission before game 5 happening over at Champions Field. I do believe it is only mandatory for us at this point to do a little hype up for both teams here. Oh, folks, just a perfect performance for Oni. As I said in game, I do believe it was game 3, I said we need Oni to step up. We need their team to kind of lock in defensively, and that's exactly what they did. Oni did step up with 550 points, leaving his teammates in the dust. 2 goals, 1 save, 4 shots, having a perfect 50-50 conversion on his shots. I love this. I live, and I love, and I cry, and I die for series like these. If the server didn't go down, is what I wanted to say. We are going to be reloading the match very shortly. My apologies. Give me a second to corral the teams back into the game. Rocket League hates me tonight. It was both the match admin freaking out on me and now the server crashing. We have our players slowly piling back up. By the way, for those interested in chat, it is currently creeping up to be 5:20 a.m. local time as we get all our players back into the game. Piling up, ready to get on with it, as we all say. If Discord disappeared off my screen, Discord, no! I don't want people wanting to see my face, people want to see the faces of our players as they win, going into this final game 5 on Champions Field. My carriers are not important right now, but it is the soul, the dog-like juxtaposition of the souls of these players trying to just get the dog, get the zog out of them on this field here. Aiden now, One. Just been unable to capitalize. Aiden off the backboard. Vision serve up, unable to corral it into the net. One now with the free ball. Getting the boost is Aiden from Morris Grasp. Door makes life, sorry. And now a good 50 there against life as the two hitboxes their meat. I mean, you know, 50s in the Dominus are not usually favorable for the Dominus player if you're going up against a standard issue hitbox. Who only, I think that was a plan, that was his plan all along, getting it into the corner of the slot immediately, a little ambitious, shall we say. Only again, ooh, did not get the pinch he wanted, but it's an easy save. I feel like BDG is reaching into their second back pocket, pulling out some dark magic, as we saw with Jetwin getting that demo on One from a weird position, basically flipping into him last second, getting that supersonic boost to demo him. One now up, Aiden, ooh, One gets a nice block here, life. Putting out mid, Visions, putting it a little left of the post. Aiden, Visions, ooh, putting it wide. Unable to get that open net score. Kind of reminiscent of my first ever FA showdown here, where I got the moniker of open net misser, or as we dubbed them, the Oefen nets. Visions almost getting the clip of the week here. I do believe it would have been if he got that redirect, or whatchamacallit, from left wall. I don't want to call it a psycho, as everyone else would jump to that conclusion. That is an off the side wall redirect there. Almost perfect for Visions. And now the ball up and loose. Aiden not brave enough to jump up to it. Visions only getting a bit better of it here. Visions missing the clear. The goal line. Oh, saved by the post only momentarily. Tormix cleans up the mess that has been started by the first little miss here from Visions, and it just escalated into a double commit there by Jetwin and Aiden, kind of just rubbing up against each other near the right post, and Tormix present in both spirit and body, getting that goal for Lag Esports, pulling up at the time where he was needed most. Life story now. Pumped by Visions, Jetwin able to clear back into the corner, over one. Visions getting a nice touch here into the midfield. Corralling it, nice dribble, Jetwin ready to receive. Tormix, only clearing with 0 boost here. Aiden. Tormix again, Visions may be able to slot it here outright. No, maybe, yes. No, the post denies. Only maybe getting even a little touch on that, getting the epic save that we saw. Visions off the backboard, wonderful clear. Ooh, Aiden and Jetwin trying to get a clippable redirect on all cylinders there, firing their brains at the same time. Jetwin, Aiden clearing back into Oni. Oni up with it, Aiden. Jetwin down, Oni over one. Life story unable to get that touch on. Visions in an awkward spot here. Aiden able to overtake. Ball rolls up a little too far. Aiden now, life story. Jetwin, Aiden. Tormix taking the ball slowly. Going to see some mixing magic here from Tormix. Going to mix open the defense as Oni just comes in swinging and swinging the ball up into the top cheese shelf between Jetwind and a boost starved Aiden Rowan. This is honestly a game dwindling here back into the, oh sorry, not back, but dwindling here into the final minute of this showdown, potentially of this entire series, barring extra time if BDG does get 2 goals quickly back to back in the final minute. And Tormix putting one on, Visions cleaning to the left, Jetwin should have been ready there, but isn't a redirect mid, only gets that one with the soft touch, maybe another, and he just... puts it back, puts it over Visions, he jumped just a tiny bit, a little early, getting only a few pads, unable to keep it down, was Visions, and they pay the price. Lag Esports decisively now up 3-0 in the penultimate game of the series, of this closer series for tonight. And folks, I might be as impressed as any Lag Esports fans here with how sudden this game appeared on the schedule for us today, and them being almost out of contention in that game 4. They were able to lock in. One was able to perform up to snuff, up to standard for himself, up to spec. Like a nice Stork wrench, just crashing down on the defense of Big Dub Gaming. 10 seconds left in now, and Big Dub Gaming just needs to finish this game with dignity, not allow any into the shower goals here from Lag Esports, who will take the series and the game. 3-0 on the game, 3-2 on the series here, barring some extra 0-second magic. Ooh, the goal line denying even the little get back here from BDG. Lag Esports officially taking the game and the series. Now I have sent a scout to see if we do have any interviewers here. We will be having some guys hopping in. Anyway, let's look at the scores before we get our players here to kind of get their emotions out. Folks, beautiful series, the tension, the story, whatever happened in here, just beautifully done and carried over by One with, I'm seeing 584 points from him on the game. Decisive performance from our boy in the red. Now, we move to the final interview of the night with the final goated players of the night. And that's going to be, I see the entire team actually waiting for me in the interview wait room. Let's get this spread. Hello, folks. Welcome. GG's to y'all. Any thoughts, feelings on the first week coming to a close greatly for you guys?
I'm tired.
Do you want to go first, Life, or should I go?
I mean, it's just it was a good game. Hard scheduling this week. We had a lot of issues, but you know, Tormix came in and did a good job. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
and Oni
I'm
carried.
No, I
Oni
did
put
not.
me in the backpack.
Bro.
He strapped me up, you know, just hooked me right on and took me away. So
Let's
Nah,
get
look,
yeah, let's get W Oni in chat. W Oni in chat.
Yeah. But Loki, like, especially after this game, I think that it's I think this is like pretty good what we got going on so far, especially with like emergency stuff. Because like we had to like adapt like on the spot, like we had to like change up a whole play style, like what like game 3? No, like game 4. Yeah.
I say game 4, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it. Great performance out of you, Oni. Barring the little controversy there with the nuke explosion, you really were the decision maker for and the decisive player for your team. Barring that one game where you were kind of on the back foot. What happened there? Were your wheels just a little too old up and were you just sliding too much, or what happened in that one slump game?
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
You know, I was saying like the ultimate like Eastallgate adaptability shit. No, I was trying to see what would work, and like we were just getting scored on too much. Like we had a chance to come back like 2 times, but it was mainly me to like see like, okay, what's gonna work and like what's gonna get it to like we can like get into like the best like situations to score. Because like at the end of the day, like scoring is really like all that matters in my opinion. But
Gotcha. Folks, I would have more questions for you, but I'm drained. It is going to be closing in on 5:30 a.m. for me. And I'm just going to ask you all one final question as a team. Do you have any expectations going into week 2? Do you know your matchup for week 2?
I low-key
I
don't
know.
know. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I have no clue.
Okay, let me pull it up for you, and you can tell me your thoughts here real quick before I close out. Triple header took its toll on me. Not going to lie, and this is going to be an interesting night. Anyway, week 2, you guys have I'm seeing, unless I'm flipping blind. Yo, I might need glasses after this one. You're Lag Esports, yes. You have Phoenix. Team Phoenix has actually lost a full series against Metal Turtles the game prior to you guys. How do you feel about the matchup coming into next week?
We
So-
have no idea about them. I don't think.
Okay,
No,
I have a
yeah.
lot. I have some history with them. I'm not gonna lie, because I literally know that whole team. Besides what is the? I know. Okay, I know Bus, Sentra, and Charge, because I was on their Project V team. So like Sentra and Bus are like my they were like my club owners at the time, and Charge played. So like I kind of know how that's gonna like I kind of know how like they play and stuff. And I've already played Sentra. I played Sentra so many times. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I'm surprised with his improvement. Like when I first met him, bro, he was not that good. But like I'm low key surprised on how good he is now. Like shout out to bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, that's nice giving props to
Yeah.
your future opponent there. Tormix, sorry for interrupting you.
You're all good. Honestly, but like for week 2, we honestly are just gonna go in there, have some fun, and just hope to dominate early.
Not go down.
Tormix goat, bro. Shout out to bro.
It's the grudge match.
Oh,
Oni
yeah.
versus old teammates.
Yeah, I
Do
was
you
the emergency sub.
Interesting. Do you guys think you'll be able to sweep them the same as Metal Turtles did? Just the match prior to you guys.
Oh yeah, we
We
gotta
hope so.
like from
We have a lot to
from
work
what I know,
on.
we got like yeah, bro, like life, bro. You gotta get your comms up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And then,
we
Yeah.
got some
we
stuff
have
to
like
work
we have
on,
like a
but
huge like third problem. Like we either play too far back or it's just like too like close. Like just gotta like balance it out. But that just comes with like replay reviews and shit. Like you can get that shit easily figured out.
No, keeping it PG, please. And
my
thank you.
bad.
All good. A couple of defecations here and there, everyone does too. But anyway, boys, any last thoughts from you, live Tormix? So Oni doesn't hog the spot on the pitch and in the booth.
Yo,
Yeah.
good job, teammates, and let's go week 2.
Yeah. And just hopefully, GG's to the team we just played, and we hope that the next team, Phoenix, will have some fun in there, and we're not gonna have any ego saying that we're gonna sweep them. We're just gonna go in there, have fun. We hope to do good, but you never know. Life can change.
Good, respectful man. I dig it. Anyway, boys, that's going to be it from me. Do you have any last thoughts, suggestions for your fans out there, for the people in chat right now?
yo, shout out to Nez, bro. I want to play him.
Yeah, we gotta beat SBC again. All right.
Make sure everyone follows the stream too.
Good man, good man. Got the promo down. You're going to be a good addition to your PR team in the future. Anyway, boys, that's all the time we have for you tonight. Thank you for joining me. Good job on the win, and good luck into next week. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Sufin.
Thanks,
See ya.
man. Appreciate
Have a
it.
good one.
Have a good night.
Now, folks, that's going to be it from us for tonight. Let's go over the week, what is supposed to, what is not supposed to happen. We just had the game between Big Dub Gaming and Lag Esports ending in a 3-2 win for Lag Esports. On the right side here, as you can see above me in the in the top right corner. Games to watch out for will definitely be the next up. Let me just check the dates for you guys so you can stay up to date with everything that's happening around the league, courtesy of the beautiful broadcast availability sheet. Now, so far we have the game between Lotus and Overlooked coming up Friday at 9 p.m. which is going to be tomorrow, actually. Today for me in about 14 hours. Beautiful. Then we have the Sunday game, HSA versus Hydra, coming up. And then we'll be closing out the currently scheduled games with Most Hated against Thunderbolts on Saturday at 7 p.m. So the weekend is stacked for this Champions League season week 1, the introduction to everything, how everything works. Now, thank you all for hearing me out for the 3rd time tonight. Hopefully my voice isn't too annoying and the catties are very appealing. I'm going to be seeing you on the Champions League channel as either a caster or a production team next time, and we'll be raiding out very shortly to another creator to spread the word of Champions League. It's been fun, folks, and I'll be seeing you next time. Oefen out.